That down and out of the way, guys. Let's get on to this, shall we? It's October, brand new month, and there are a bunch of movies coming out that I am personally looking forward to. Now, one of those movies was Joker Folie à Deux, which sucks ass. So it's not going to be on my list here of the most anticipated movies of October for me. We'll talk a little bit more about Joker 2 a little bit later in the show when we do our non-spoiler review of it. So Joker 2 is not on my list anymore of the movies that I'm really looking forward to in October. But there are a bunch of movies coming out, and I thought we should take a minute and talk about the 5 that I'm most looking forward to. Now, one of them was going to be that, obviously that Joker's not there. I want to give one honorable mention. It's a low budget little horror film, but I think it's getting a wide release, called All You Need Is Blood, about a young kid in grade 8 or grade 9 who dreams of being the next Steven Spielberg, and he wants to become a big famous director, and he realizes, you know what? A lot of famous directors got their start in horror. And it just so happens that he came to that epiphany after his dad became a zombie and decides to use his zombie dad in his horror movies. It looks very low budget, but it looks really fun. So what's that?
It's like a dark twist on Super 8.
What Super 8 should have been. What Super 8 should have been.
Take
notes,
JJ. The best part to me of Super 8 was their little mini film on the 8mm, you know, at the end.
Well, remember Super 8? J.J. Abrams had 2 ideas for 2 different movies. One, about a secret train leaving Area 51 that gets into a crash and a monster escapes from it. And then he had another idea for a movie about the joy of being a kid and dreaming of being a filmmaker and using Super 8mm to make movies. And he had lunch with Steven Spielberg. True story. And Steven Spielberg said, why don't you just make them both into one movie? And that's how we got the awful movie Super 8. But that aside, there are some good movies coming out in October that I'm looking forward to, some more than others. So let's go down 5 films that I think we should keep our eyes on for October, shall we? All right. Starting at number 5, Smile 2. Now, granted, I was not the biggest fan of the first Smile, although a lot of people loved it. It got a big response. Probably the best guerrilla marketing campaign I've seen since Deadpool.
Oh,
that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Like the way they would plant people at Major League Baseball games, sitting in the seats behind the plate, the women who would just sit there with a smile plan. Like they did such a good job.
I don't know how anyone could hold a smile for an entire game. That's like 3 hours.
I'm sure they had some help.
Jonathan, I've been doing it for 37 years. Do you think I'm like this for real? No.
All the time?
I'm miserable and filled with rage.
So I didn't love the first Smile, though the concept is great. But I'm kind of all in on, what's her name? Naomi Scott. On Naomi Scott. I'm kind of all in on her. Like, I loved her in Aladdin, where she was a fabulous Jasmine. I really like her in just about, I first got turned on to her in her little Power Rangers movie.
She's great in that.
She was great in that, right?
She did a good job.
And again, she killed it in Aladdin. Absolutely killed it in Aladdin. And I even liked her in that horrible Charlie's Angels reboot.
She's still good in that, too.
That's how you know someone's good, right? When they stand out, even if they're in an awful movie. I've always liked her, and when I saw that she was going to be and she's going to get to show off her singing voice again, which is great because, again, she has a killer singing voice. She is primarily, first and foremost, a singer. So even though I didn't love the first one, this one at least has my attention because Naomi Scott. All right. That's my number 5. My number 4 most anticipated movie this October is Monster Summer. And this looks like a cheap knockoff of a bunch of different things, but that's actually kind of part of it that's appealing to me a bit. It looks like the unholy baby of Goonies and Stranger Things mixed into one. I mean, it's clearly ripping off a lot of things from those 2 things, but I have to admit, when I saw the trailer in theater, I went, this looks pretty good. Like kids who goes missing, but then they return, but there's something really different about them when they return. And that's that one line in the trailer. There's monsters? it kind of got me. So while on paper, when I first heard about this film and I read the synopsis, I thought this sounds like a big ripoff of some other IPs. The trailer kind of sold me on it. And again, like I said, a nice mixture of Stranger Things and Goonies. I think it looks like it could be fun. We'll know when we see it, but that's why I'm looking forward to Monster Summer is my number 4 most anticipated movie for the month of October. In the number 3 spot, and man, there'd be a lot of months where this would be higher than number 3 on my list, but is the new Jason Reitman film Saturday Night. This looks baller. This looks so good. And I've been hearing from some people who have watched it at some festivals, and they're saying it absolutely crushes it. They're even saying it might get a little bit of Oscar love come Oscar season. Now, I am completely a Jason Reitman fanboy. Like whether you're talking about Up in the Air, or you're talking about Juno, or you're talking about Thank You for Smoking. I even really, really liked his Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters was called Afterlife, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I wasn't so much on Frozen Empire, but
No one was.
But he didn't direct that one. Jason didn't direct that one. But I really liked what he did with that. I love Jason Reitman, of course, the son of Ivan Reitman, good Canadian kid. I'm a big fan of his, and this looks great. I remember when I first heard about it, it's like, really? A whole movie just about the opening night of Saturday Night Live. And then that trailer played. And when they had I was already completely digging it, but when they have the Chevy Chase character fall down and he gets up and goes, sorry, tripped over my penis. I mean, it had me, it got me. The casting looks great. I cannot wait. My number 3 most anticipated movie for the month now is Saturday Night. At number 2, this thing's going to win a lot of Academy Awards. Conclave. They first showed us the previews for this at CinemaCon back in April. And it's like, well, this looks really good. I don't know if it's going to get a wide release or anything. Well, now it's getting all the attention. And the early word is, you've heard me talk about this before, this man right here, Pope Voldemort. Ralph Fiennes, the man that I said, and I still contend this to this day, once Gary Oldman won his Academy Award for playing Winston Churchill, I said there is now a brand new greatest actor in the world who has never won an Academy Award, and his name is Ralph Fiennes. That continues to today, and I think that's about to change. From everything that I got to see the movie still myself, but from everything I'm hearing, a lot of people are already whispering, like in award circles, this may be Ralph Fiennes' year, finally. But it goes beyond Ralph Fiennes in this. Stanley Tucci's in it. Jonathan Lithgow's in it. The Tooch.
The Tooch is loose, as Ray says.
The Tooch is loose. Actually, and we read over Variety's report, both Lithgow and Tucci are 2 of their top 10 frontrunners to get Best Supporting Actor nominations as well. This looks crazy good. I cannot wait to see it. Conclave is my number 2 most anticipated movie this month of October. All right. That brings us to number 1, which is no surprise because it's me. Venom 3. I cannot wait for Venom 3 because screw all of you. I love the Venom movie.
I don't know why you get so, none of us has ever said anything bad about
that.
No, not the 3 of you. Not the 3 of you, but whenever I bring up how good Venom is, I get deluged with people saying Venom sucks. That's fine. You feel that way, loser. I love the first Venom. I totally love the first Venom.
You don't
movie.
remember anything.
Like and subscribe.
You don't hold any grudges.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Movie opinions are objective,
Losers.
but also F you.
I know, damn losers. Why don't you freaking have some fun?
So the second one, not as good. Even I admit the second one wasn't as good, but I had fun with it. It was still good. And I think they're going to go out with a great bang on this third one. So I'm really excited about it. It was close. It was close between putting Conclave or Venom 3 at number 1. But if I wanted to come across as fake and artsy, I'd say Conclave. That's going to be the best movie. Conclave will be but I have to be honest with you guys. If right now Anne walked into the room and said they're playing Conclave and Venom 3 at the theater right up the street right now, which one you want to go see first? I'm probably going to go see Venom 3 first. So, to recap, at number 5, Smile 2. At number 4, Monster Summer. At number 3, Saturday Night. At number 2, Conclave. And my number 1 most anticipated movie of the month is Venom 3. It's actually shaping up for me not to be a bad month.
Yeah.
Didn't start off well with Joker, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. Guys, we want to take a second and thank a sponsor of today's video, Dollar Shave Club. Hello there, my fellow handsome gentlemen. Nice face you shaved there. Whether you're going smooth shaven or maintaining a beard, Dollar Shave Club offers shave and grooming products that are always high quality, but never overpriced. If you like to wet shave for that clean, close shave, they've got the Club Series 6 Blade Razor. A shave so comfy your skin will take a nap. 6 stainless steel blades for our closest and most comfortable shave, with a vitamin E infused lubricant strip for comfort and glide and precision trimmer for precise detailing. Their amazing shave butter, clear view, smooth glide, designed for precision. Shave butter is a translucent shaving cream alternative that allows you to see exactly where you're shaving. Bonus, it has long-lasting lubrication that helps soften whiskers for maximum glide and leaves your skin feeling hydrated. But don't take our word for it. Try it for yourself. You can visit their site right now for 20% off, $20 or more, and get your products delivered right to your door. Visit dollarshaveclub.com/Campea and use promo code Campea for 20% off, $20 or more. And remember, however you shave, Dollar Shave Club is here to help you stay handsome. Chris, you've gone down the list of all the films coming out in October. We're in October now. This is your first show of October.
Yeah.
What are the 5 you're really looking forward to?
Ooh, we have some similar ones on our list because my number one is Saturday Night. I'm so excited about that. I am obsessed with Gilda Radner. I've read all of the biographies and memoirs and everything I can about her. I adore her. And so I'm very, very excited about this. I also have Conclave, mostly because of these performances. And also as a recovering Catholic, I am constantly just intrigued by the inner workings and minutia of Catholicism. And I also have Venom 3 on there. But my number 4 is Honora. And this is that one about the Brooklyn sex worker who has the Cinderella story opportunity.
Right.
Right.
I'm very excited about that one. That
You know what?
So
Do you know why I didn't put that one on my list?
Why?
And I think the only reason I didn't put it on, I think it's limited release.
It is.
Right. So that's the only reason I didn't put it out
Yeah.
there, because I don't think there's going to be a lot of people who aren't going to have the chance to see it.
For sure.
But that looks great.
It looks so lovely. And then this is kind of a cheat. I know I put 2 streaming options on here as well to count as kind of my 5th movie. So 5th and 6th. I've got Brothers, which will get a limited release, but is also going to be on Amazon. That Peter Dinklage and
That's
Josh
right.
Brolin
Josh
one.
Brolin
Yeah,
doing together.
That looks
so
and it's gotten
good.
great reviews.
It looks so fun.
I didn't
great
know.
reviews.
I was surprised. I remember we talked about that trailer because the first like 20 seconds of the trailer, I'm like, this looks stupid. And then the rest of the trailer got me on board. I didn't realize it
fun.
came out this
It
month.
comes out that quickly, which
Wow.
is crazy. And then the other one is Netflix's Woman of the Hour, the Anna Kendrick directed film about the
That looked so
date
creepy.
gone wrong with the serial killer. I'm so excited about that. And that's the kind of movie too that I absolutely want to watch on streaming because I'm such a wimp. So I can just, have my blanket over me and scream and pause it and take a lap every time I need to. I think that movie looks so good and so creepy. So those are the ones I'm looking forward to.
I'll tell you, I feel just by watching the trailer, I've seen the movie. Not in the sense that we usually mean by that, where it's like, I feel like they gave everything away. I feel like I experienced everything in that trailer that the movie's going to deliver.
It's so visceral.
Oh my God, I was totally creeped out watching that.
I don't know if you guys have experienced this on a date before where you just have that moment of something's not right here and this person I need to get away from. And
What's a date?
What's a date, Ray? Come
What's
on.
a date?
Girls in trench coats are throwing themselves at you. You calm down. Let's not pull that.
But
all right?
sometimes they just don't feel like something's right with those. And what do they
With
got
those
out of
trench
trench
coats.
coat?
Exactly.
What are they trying to hide in it?
But
They're trying
they
to fight
capture
crime?
that feeling so great of, looking at a bartender and being like, I need help to get out of here. They did such a great job.
I'm gonna be
of
honest
doing
with you.
that.
3 out of 4 people here probably have never experienced
Well,
it.
I don't want
But
to
it could happen. It definitely
I don't
could
want to
happen.
assume just because of gender that you've never had that
No,
moment of
'cause
like, oh, this woman's nuts.
It definitely
you
has
know?
happened and can happen. It's just
Yeah.
normally it's the other way around.
For sure, for sure. But they capture that feeling so well. Oh my gosh.
One day I would like to have that feeling.
A feeling scared
Of
for your
dread.
life.
Oh, sorry.
On a
sorry.
date?
No.
I remember like there's something about that rings very true and at home for me, because I can't even imagine what it's like for women, like in that sense. So like I'm so hyper sensitive about, like, if I'm out, if I got to walk to the store or something, and especially if it's at night, but even if it's in the daytime, if I'm walking home and I see on the sidewalk 200 yards away from me, there's a woman walking in my direction on the same sidewalk, I instantly assume she thinks I'm a threat and I cross the street. and I walk on the other side of the street.
That's so nice, and that's so Canadian. Oh my god!
It's also just very. I'm a single guy walking along. I must look creepy as fuck to some people. So and this like
I just start
all of it
skipping.
comes to
Well,
fruition.
you need to stop walking like
That's
that.
the way to do it.
Even must walking like this.
It's just the most unalarming
walking
thing
like
you
I'm
can possibly
like I'm doing stabbing
He's all right.
motions.
I'd pick him over a bear.
Like
That makes
that.
sense.
What's it called? That Saturday night live skit where they're dancing with each other. Baby, don't hurt. You walk like that.
Oh yeah.
You walk like that, gyrating your man.
Yeah.
I
Man.
walk
night at
like
the
Joker
Roxbury.
dancing down the stairs.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Or I
That might
walk
not
like
work.
That one.
Vince McMahon.
Oh,
Like, down the street. Now that's scary.
That one is terrifying.
Yeah.
Ooh, I watched Mr. McMahon.
I started it.
Oh.
I started it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many episodes is there on that?
Six, I think six.
Oh, wow.
Maybe five.
Ooh.
It's short.
All right.
But anyway,
Okay.
guys, those are the 5 films that we are looking forward to the most in October. What about you guys? What are the films that you're looking forward to the most that are coming out this month? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.